Hello, this is an overview of the Brain Tumor Segmentation Challenge 2020. This video is part of an assignment for the medical imaging course offered by Dr. Subramaniam Gorti of the Department of Electrical Engineering at IIT Tirupati. In this video, I shall briefly introduce the challenge and talk about the relevance of this challenge. Then I will talk about the data set that is published by the challenge committee, using which the participants solve tasks or problem statements put forward in the challenge. I will end the presentation by briefly talking about the results of this challenge. The brain tumor segmentation challenges have been going on since 2012, and participants have always been pushing the boundaries by submitting the state-of-the-art machine learning methods used for brain tumor image analysis of multimodal MRI scans. The focus of this challenge has primarily been on segmentation of brain tumors or gliomas. There are different parts of these brain tumors that needs to be segmented carefully, and this challenge focuses on that. BRATS 2020 is organized by the Center for Biomedical Image Computing and Analytics, CBICA, at University of Pennsylvania. Since the beginning, BRATS challenges ran in conjunction with the MICI conference, and similar is the case for BRATS 2020. The BRATS challenge is of a very high clinical relevance. Due to the highly heterogeneous appearance and shape of gliomas, segmentation of brain tumors in multimodal MRI scans is one of the most challenging tasks in medical image analysis. There is a growing body of literature on computational algorithms addressing this important task. Unfortunately, open data sets for designing and testing such algorithms are limited, and private data sets differ so widely that it's hard to compare the different segmentation strategies developed by people. Towards this end, BRATS is making available one of the largest data sets with accompanying expert delineations of the relevant tumor subregions. Coming to the data set consists of preoperative multimodal MRI scans of glioblastoma and lower grade glioma with pathologically confirmed diagnosis and the available overall survival. These are provided as training, validation and testing data. There are 4 different types of MR images in this dataset, namely T1 weighted, T1 weighted contrast enhanced, T2 weighted and T2 flare. All the imaging datasets have been segmented manually, and their annotations have been approved by experienced neuroradiologists. There are 3 kinds of segmentation annotations, namely enhancing tumor, peritumoral edema and non-enhancing tumor core. The segmentation data is distributed after doing some pre-processing steps, which include co-registration to the same anatomical template, interpolation to the same resolution, and skull stripping. More details can be seen in the Cancer Image Phenomics Toolkit documentation. Coming to the tasks in this challenge, BRATS 2020 had 3 tasks, and the participants could choose to work on one or more of these tasks. The first is the brain tumor segmentation in MRI scans. The second is the prediction of the patient overall survival from these MRI scans, and finally the evaluation of uncertainty measures in segmentation. 3 reference standards were used for these tasks. For the first task, manual segmentation labels of the tumor subregions were used. For the second task, the available clinical data of the overall survival was used, and for the third task, the uncertainty estimation for the predicted tumor subregions were used. For task 1, the participants must use the available data and develop a method to produce segmentation labels of different glioma subregions, which are enhancing tumor, tumor core, and the whole tumor. The participants must upload the segmentation labels after they generate them as a single multi-label file for evaluation. For the evaluation, the Dice score and the Hausdorff distance are used as metrics. Along with them, the sensitivity and specificity are also used to determine the potential of over and under segmentations of the participants' methods. In task 2, the participants must use the segmentation labels predicted from task 1 in combination with the input data to extract some certain features and analyze these features to predict the patient overall survival. And the participants' approaches are evaluated and ranked based on the accuracy of the classification of subjects as long survivors, short survivors, and mid survivors. As the second evaluation scheme, mean and median square error of survival time predictions are compared for post-challenge meta-analyses. For the task 3, the uncertainty measures in the context of glioma region segmentation are evaluated. This task focuses on rewarding methods with predictions that are A. confident when correct and B. uncertain when incorrect. The participants must generate and provide 3 uncertainty maps associated with each of the labels, namely enhancing tumor, tumor core, and whole tumor at every voxel. Coming to the results of this challenge, these are the top 3 entries for each of the tasks in the BRATS 2020 challenge. I will briefly discuss the methods used by the top entries in each of these tasks. The first place in task 1 was achieved by Fabian Isensi's group, who used NN-UNIT for brain tumor segmentation. NN-UNIT is an AutoML based model. Rather than changing the architecture of the model, NN-UNIT focuses on optimizing the parameters such that the resultant accuracies are high. Certain modifications have been made to the originally proposed NN-UNIT, and this modified version of NN-UNIT gave very good results for task 1. For task 2, Jaime Martí Asenjo's group were the winners of task 2. Their group used a 2D 3D unit ensemble to predict the overall survival, and they achieved first place in task 2. Coming to task 3, Richard McKinley's group were the winners of task 3 and task 2 as well. They used a custom 3D to 2D network along with an uncertainty aware loss function to predict the uncertainty maps. For the overall survival prediction, they have used algorithms that were a fusion of linear regression and random forest based methods. These are the references of the presentation. Thank you.